100 years, will you need to know anything? I mean, will you need to know like knowledge, or will you just need to be an amazing processor of information and an analyst, right?
How will education be different in 100 years?
I mean, what is the world going to look like in 100 years?
Wow, in 100 years, what will we know? I mean, we can't even imagine what we'll know about the operations of the brain by then.
One of the defining trends of the next 100 years is going to be automation. So just look at the past 100 years. There are computers and automated systems are doing many, many things that humans used to do. And I think that's going to both continue and accelerate over the next 100 years.
Right now, education is very academically focused. So yes, I went through physics and honors physics and all that stuff, but can I actually wire up LEDs in my house? No, not that easily. So I would hope that education would become more practically oriented and more project-based. So if we have middle schoolers wiring up LEDs and have them understanding current through that, and then later they'll both have learned current and also have this practical skill of electricity for their household. So I would want to see a lot more of that.
I would like to think that, education in 100 years will certainly not be front-loaded to the beginning of people's lives. I mean, yes, kids will still learn, but we will have ways of learning and monitoring that learning and expressing that learning that go on right through our lives. I think it's just as likely that an 80-year-old will be taking a degree in 100 years as a 23-year-old. That's because we're going to be living longer, and we're going to have to be learning longer, and we're going to have to be constantly evolving through our lives, and learning has to be part of that.
People sometimes criticize education by saying we've never innovated. It's like we're still using a horse and buggy. Well, maybe that's because it works really well, and we don't need to innovate. So what I hope it looks like, and I also think what it will look like if we're doing it as well as we can, is the same thing that it looked like 20 years ago and 2,000 years ago, which is teachers in small classrooms face-to-face with their students.